Yes, 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 yes. Welcome back to One Way Dragons TV. It's your host, Lemon23, aka Lemites, and no, this is not my usual thing, but being that there's no 4K 120 devices on the market that can capture this game, we gotta film it straight from my wonderful EOS R 4K camera. So with that being said, we are back with another one, back with another tutorial, and back with some helpful hints that might help you understand why you can't get ray tracing and 120 hertz to work at the same damn time on Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War. And with that being said, let's get into the video. Now, for my people out there that's not gaming in 4K 120, you have ray tracing available. And I'm going to go into why, if you have 4K 120, why it doesn't work, how to get it to work, and when you can apply it. So let's go into the settings. The first thing you see here, if you're a 4K 60 TV owner, welcome to the Xbox Series X genre of consoles. But look, you can do ray tracing. It is enabled, so we're gonna leave it enabled. And as you see here, you have a lock next to the 120 refresh rate. You can't change it, you can't click on it, you can do absolutely nothing. Now, we all know games like Dirt, games like Gears, games like Devil May Cry 5, which are 120 frames also, you are able to select in the game's menu 120 hertz. And for some odd reason, in Call of Duty, they're using the system settings. So we're gonna back out. First, we have to close the game, because whatever we do in the settings, it has to be changed and the game has to be quitted out. So you have to completely quit the game. So now let's go into settings, and we're gonna get ray tracing turned off, and we're gonna turn on 120. So check this out. First of all, you gotta accept this, and as you see, I'm gonna bring up another menu that, of course, the TV is definitely at 8K. It definitely has all the check marks for everything, including Dolby Vision. So now, let's back out. We're gonna start the game again, and watch how the menus have changed. You're no longer gonna be able to do ray tracing as long as your system has 120 mode checked off. Now, another thing you're gonna notice is you're gonna have the lock symbol still next to 120 hertz, but it is enabled through the system. I thought this was strange. It took me a minute to figure this out, so I'm doing this tutorial to give y'all this solid information so y'all can pass it on, share the video out, and if this helps anybody, please consider liking and subscribing. We do tutorials, we talk, gaming reviews, and gaming news. Now check this out. Ray tracing is officially disabled when the console is set to 120 frames, but your 120 frame refresh rate is enabled. So you can't do both. For my people, like I said, with the 4K 60 panels, you have ray tracing available to you at all times. But for my 4K 120 frame players, if you want to do ray tracing, and I'm gonna show you again before we get out of here, you have to set the system to 60 frames per second, but 120 refresh mode will be locked. Now we're going to quit out the game again, and you're going to see it change back. Let's quit the game. We're going to go back to settings. We're going to change it again to 60. It's going to ask you, do you want to keep this refresh rate? You say yes. Now you restart the game. And I don't know why they went about it this way. It should just have, if you toggle one off in the game's menu, it cuts the other one off. That's what it just should be, because it's obviously not doubling the frames from 60 to 120 with ray tracing. That's acceptable. There's always a compromise going with higher frame rates, but it still should have been selectable from the game's menu, because this could be kind of confusing. So I figured I'd do the tutorial, give y'all a hand, and I'm going to show you that ray tracing is officially back on with 120 off. And like I said, if you find this video helpful on any of my tutorials, please help the channel out. Take 1 millisecond of your time and hit that like and subscribe. Subscribe is definitely preferred. But anything, comment, get in the comments. Please tell me, did this help you out? And as you see, I can enable ray tracing once again. And with that being said, I'll be gaming live tonight. I will be playing the new Mortal Kombat DLC and possibly a few other games, including maybe we get busy on some multiplayer with some Black Ops or Warzone. Just join me for the gaming tonight. Don't know what we gonna play, but it'll be a next gen situation. With that being said, I'll see you in the next one. And I'm out. Cheers.